how to deploy a new project of Kuka robot and do some changes for the IO mapping. So I want to do some IO mapping updates, and then I would like to deploy it to Kuka robot. First of all, you have to get the file, the current file that you have. Browse a project, browse it here, and you can see options here, how many robots I have. Let's say this is the robot I want to deal with. This is the active one. You can see from here, this is the active. Those are some other files. Or I can use something that I already have saved in my projects. For instance, I have here okay, let's browse something local. So here we go. This is the most recent one. Okay, so I'm gonna click on open. I have here two robots. I would like to update the IO mapping here. We have two kinds of IO mapping in certain projects. We have the standard one, and we have the safety one. So you have to select. So you can see, there is no IO here. You cannot see anything. You have to select your robot. I can set as active. Okay, make sure you are connected to your robot from your PLC. Here is I can see here my Ethernet IP stuff. Double click on that. This is my IP address for the robot. Okay, make sure you have here your computer set properly. So you have to make sure your IP address is you're talking to the proper robot first of all. Secondly, your computer is set to the proper IP address. The first two octets, they should match, and make sure here you're selecting the proper IP address of your machine that you are working on, your laptop. How you see that, you click on your adapter networks, double click on it, then you go to properties. Then you go IP4 properties, and this is the IP address of my machine, my computer. Okay, 222. You have to select 222 here, apply. Then if you want to change the safety mapping, you go to the safety tab here. We're not gonna do that. I would like to go change the IP address. I want to make it 256 rather than 156. Okay, as I said, make sure you're talking to the proper robot. Don't change something else, because you have several robots here in my project. So once I do that, 256 here as input and 256 as output. So this is the output, this is the input. Okay, I click apply. Okay, save your project. Then I have to deploy my project. Okay, so you click on this icon here, deploy, or F6. Okay, I need to update robot RO1. Okay, you can tell from the name, from the IP address. Move. Okay, while this is going on, you have to make sure the robot has the proper privileges. That means it is in expert mode and should not be in auto. So now you have to go to your teach pendant and wait for a command that's going to be prompted to say, yes, I would like to deploy that project. So we have now to go check the teach pendant on that robot.